choses à vendre. Il y a trop. Facile.
May you keep that.
Non, je vais prendre des affaires.
It'll take a while for us all to recover, of course.
Ah, il y a plusieurs bots, c'est vrai.
May you keep balance.
Moving.
Which way to the nearest library?
It'll take a while for us all to recover, but you've helped us take the first step, of course.
Vêtements de berbère. Garde ça.
May you keep.
What's cooking?
So it's true. You scattered the goblins. Peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. As am I. And I'm sure, of course. May you keep balance.
Là, on va prendre.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Un fléau. Une bière parfaite. Urgence de tous les instants. Lorsque vous partez, choisissez de mettre un terme à sa rage. 12. À moins le genre, lui, peut la mettre. Pas quoi faire. Mais ça, je peux vendre ça plus tard. Fait que 7, 12. Fait que c'est minimum 7.
What to do? Time to press ahead.
Hell's fire. She's coming.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
God's damn it. Anyone but her.
Qui êtes-vous par toutes les diables?
Well, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
Venez au fait diablesse, que voulez-vous?
The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now,
see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
C'est gentil.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
C'est quelqu'un devient peut-être le meilleur d'entre nous.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
Just thought of something.
À quoi?
God's damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Vous m'avez dit que Raphaël était dangereux. Et dans le même temps, vous avez conclu un pacte avec Nizar. Quel hypocrite. L'épée des convaincre va devoir s'expliquer. À quoi vous attendez-vous? C'est une diablesse et les habitants des enfers ne sont pas connus pour leur honnêteté.
I deserve that. Consider me properly shamed. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds, but I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
Quelles sont les clauses de votre contrat?
I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Je n'ai même pas y parler à elle. Est-ce que je me mets un druide en attendant? Parce que je pense que je vais essayer un druide.
Fate, spit. Dost thou require a new as thou desire?
Druide, déluge de coups. Je vais prendre un druide en attendant. Ah, c'est parce qu'il est tellement bon là, en ce moment.
Watch your back.
Ah, mais c'est parce qu'il est puissant aussi. C'est juste qu'il a des couteaux. À moins que je le transforme en barbare.
Watch your back.
Ah non, je peux pas.
I've got a long road ahead.
Multiclassage d'axial. Cette fonctionnalité avancée vous permet de construire des puissantes combinaisons de classes. Pour peu que vous acceptez de faire l'impasse sur leur capacité de plus haut niveau.
Something's on my
On va
mind.
parler à Willy Bob.
Will's brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's rest, then Floric's face as she tells you of Ravengard's abduction.
Hells. Older Ravengard's been taken.
Oui, les droits ont mis le feu à l'auberge et ils sont repartis en emmenant le duc avec eux.
Then we need to seek him out and get him to safety. You see, Grand Duke Ravengard is my father. I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him.
Alors, le choix est clair. Nous devons sauver le duc garde-corbeau.
Thank you. That means a lot. But I wonder, what makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast. I know. And you're right. My story is one of two men. The Blade of Frontiers. A man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And Will Ravengard. The memory of a memory. A man who belongs to the past. I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow he left behind. I'm all for it.
Mais
Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Baldurin, stubborn as a deep Rothay. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance.
la danse de cou, j'aimerais beaucoup voir une démonstration.
It's been a badger's age since I've twinkled my toes. A drunk ogre could put on a better show.
Allez, s'il vous plaît, pour moi.
Tempting. Give it some time. Develop a bond and maybe I'll show you a move or two. It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck, not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
Quelqu'un de diablement?
I can't tell if you're being silly or serious. I'll accept the flattery either way. I suppose I'll grow used to the new me, horns and all. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again. A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
Pas lui obéir. Qu'est-ce qu'elle pourrait vous faire de plus que ce qu'elle vous a déjà
She
fait?
could kill me for one, and that's not the worst of it. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mazora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
Ils me font la battre si nous utilisons nos deux larves ensemble.
We can, I'm sure of it. how glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Don't waste a step.
Map, on va retourner. On va où? Je vais sauvegarder. On va y aller subtilement.
Better be cautious. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Là, on va essayer. Vos ennemis sont surpris, c'est clair. Interdit d'agir ni action.
With haste. Dead. By her own kin's hand.
Oh. Non! Non!
On my way.
On peut pas leur parler, là.
This calls for careful footwork. On my way.
Il n'y a pas d'autre moyen qu'on peut pas parler avec eux autres. Voilà la tire, attaquer même.
What path lies before me? Glad to have an ally.
Non.
That might be worth a look.
That's curious.
Oh, on a belle envoi. On va continuer par exemple. On va retourner. On peut descendre là, ça veut dire? Merde. Je sais pas où aller. Peut-être par là.
Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
Positif, on va trouver quoi faire.
What's inside?
Ça va aller beaucoup. Merde.
That might be worth a look.
On va éviter ça. Du fromage moisi, ça c'est cool. Là, ici.
Let's see what this
Pain.
does.
Surprised this hay hasn't gone up in flames yet.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a dans le fond?
Something good here,
Oh,
I
on
hope.
va aller prendre la viande du bœuf.
Someone's
Déplacer les
moving
objets.
around in there.
Fait que là, on va faire ça. Une belle petite caisse. Meurs.
Goats tenses, horns lowered in your direction.
Easy work.
His hide twitches, every muscle primed to bolt. He's terrified.
Persuasion. Lui montrer vos mains en signe d'apaisement. Easy. 20. Le double.
The ox calms, his tail swishing a satisfied arc.
Mugissement. Je savais même pas que c'était ça le mot.
The creature turns a piece of cud around its mouth, chewing contentedly.
C'est quoi? Une baignoire en bois. Ah, rien là. C'est sûr qu'il n'y a rien derrière la vache. Oh, oh.
You spot a man crouching between the shelves, just as he spots you.
Dextérité, attendez, écoutez-moi. Détection, non. Sauvegarder. Wani, encore!
He freezes, waiting on your next word.
S'il vous plaît, là. Réussite!
Oh, hell, dwarfs. I thought you were flaming fist.
Well, down you go then. They'll be on us soon, so if you're looking to trade, you best be quick. Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
Merci.
What's hiding here?
Assez d'objets.
Another step forward.
That contraption's a hot ticket. Gotta be too hard to find an infernal mechanic.
Il y a tellement d'objets inutiles. Ah, il y a une trappe ici.
Said your friend could pass. Goes for you too.
J'ai de livre, il n'y a rien là-dedans. Encrier, clope, tasse.
Toril.
Clope, j'ai dit clope.
Whatever lies beyond the stars.
Les fruits, wouh. Non, pas déjà encombré. Aïe aïe. Mais pas d'araignée immunisée contre l'entoilement.
No joy. Where to?
On va s'endommager. C'est sûr qu'il y a rien là-dedans.
Looky!
Stuff.
Ooh, lovely.
Yes, on a tellement.
Let's see.
Le petit GS doit... Wow. Scindé la pile. Non, j'en avais... Oh non, je pense que j'en ai pogné de l'eau.
Very well. What's in here?
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
You kill you clean. Étendez-vous, votre garde m'a laissé rentrer. Je ne suis pas là pour chercher les ennuis, je veux juste faire des affaires. Est-ce que je prends la chambre? Pas un.
Trade with what? Your life was ours the moment you walked in here, but maybe I'll let you buy it back. I have a job needs doing. We've disarmed the traps. Come down.
Survivre au rocher roulant.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Ça parle à Garias, ça.
You don't want to keep Zaris waiting. Believe me. Hope you weren't followed, mate.
That's curious.
Note de Zantari. Zantarium.
Are we unpacking? I thought we was packing. Don't touch anything you ain't paid for.
Look, there's no need for this. Free me now, and I'll see you. The way you handled Zaris. You're not one of her thugs. You need to buy me.
Pourquoi vous vendez-vous vous-même?
Selling my... I am not some lower city coin lad offering you a tumble. I am an artist, and my patron will reward you for my rescue. Tenfold, whatever ransom you pay, I guarantee it.
Qui est votre protectrice?
As far as you're concerned, she may as well be the coin maiden herself. But there will be time for questions later. Please, speak to Brem. I need to see the sun again.
You know.
Well, don't you cut a fine figure? Want your portrait done? If you have the gold, my pet
Ce n'est
artist
pas
will
l'œuvre
make
que je
your
souhaite
most
acheter, c'est
heroic
l'artiste.
likeness. I doubt you've got that kind of dosh line about.
Un des quatre. Quinze. Chemin ne charme personne. Ah ben, reload, ce choix là de merde. Roulage de merde.
I doubt you've got that kind of dosh line about.
Réussi de 22.
Alright, so maybe I was fishing. No fooling you. He's all yours. Don't forget to feed him. He balls something proper.
Nul l'autre crétin.
Something's on my mind.
Oscar.
I can't say I've ever been bought before. How much did I fetch? No, don't tell me. There's nothing so depressing as learning one's true value. Well, you should at least know what you've paid for. I am the Oscar Fevras, at your service.
Votre nom ne me dit rien.
An affliction for which you cannot be faulted, this far from civilization. But my patron will be most grateful for your heroics. My betrothed, I should say. Assuming Lady Janeth still wishes to marry me after our little, falling out.
You recall a recent scandal. A patriarch of Baldur's Gate who wished to marry a commoner.
Êtes-vous le fiancé de Dame Janet? Il s'est enfui avant le mariage.
I did not run away. A date was never set. There were complications. Before my fame, my patron, there was another woman. One I planned to spend my life with. But when Lady Janeth offered me a future, well, it felt only right to mention my past. Right, but unwise. I was forced to retreat into the countryside, to paint and to clear my head, to choose, I suppose.
Mon pauvre, quel atroce dilemme.
Oh, absolutely none. Fame and wealth suit me very well, no doubt. And yet, I think of that first love, and I hesitate. Likely I'm going mad. Regardless, we have more immediate concerns. Your reward once I've returned to the city, for one. Say, I don't suppose you could spare some coin, could you? Ease the discomforts of the road some.
Je n'ai rien à donner.
A hero to the hilt. Seek me out in the city, truly. Beneath my brush, you'll live forever. Until Baldur's Gate, then.
All right, back already?
Je veux t'acheter quelque chose.
So do I.
Non, mais t'as rien. C'est une bouteille. Je vais vendre une bouteille. Pareil. Non. Protection animaux, poison rudimentaire. Comment? Attends, je sais qu'est-ce qu'il y a des autres. Huile de pyromane. Hihi.
I can't show you the goods.
Should mind my step.
Zari.
Not many can talk their way into a Zentarim outpost. I could use someone with your skills. Interested in a job?
Yes. Ça fait beaucoup d'explosifs, vous vous préparez pour une guerre?
Cleaning up? We had a steady operation going here. Then someone kidnapped a duke. Right on our bloody doorstep. The Flaming Fist will want someone to blame, and I don't plan to leave anything pointing our way.
Le travail que vous avez mentionné, en quoi il consiste au juste?
Some of our people are missing. More importantly, so is their cargo. Find them. Keep them alive if you can. Failing that, just bring that shipment back. Unopened.
Je l'ai déjà retrouvé, ils sont morts.
God damn it! What about the shipment? You opened the shipment. You've killed me. You've bloody killed us all. Damned if I won't return the favor. Lads, kill him!
Ok.
To the death.
Je suis un peu surpris qu'elle m'attaque pour ça, mais elle va mourir pour ça. Échec critique. Easy work. C'est pas grave. Tant qu'il y a un essai. Critique de 9. C'est quoi ma chance? Pas lui. Ah, parce que d'en avant.
Nothing will stand in my way. On my way.
On peut faire.
The lance board is set. Step to it.
Avance. C'est exactement ce que j'avais besoin en plus. Let's go. Non, il l'a eu. C'était quoi son problème? C'est des antarines. Ils sont niaiseux. Journal. Oscar est réparti pour la porte de Baldur. Qui sait, peut-être que nous le reverrons là-bas. Sauver le grand-duc. Nous avons accepté de rechercher le grand-duc. Nous ferions bien de nous rendre autour de High Moon. Secourir l'homme pris au piège. Bérim a évoqué le dot de la sœur de sa femme. Ça vaut la peine de chercher. Ah.
Breathe deep and move.
Just another crate.